off this one this afternoon. Then we'll get into the pitching matchup for this afternoon as well. Leading off for the Cardinals, playing left field, number 44, Ethan Shy. Batting second, first baseman, number 21, Ryan Jarvis. Batting third, the third baseman, number 11, Austin Cicerone. Batting cleanup, the center fielder, number 8, Lucas Mead. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 14, Buck Snobbs. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 2, Jordan Lewis. Batting seventh, the DH, number 40, Chase Raymond. Raymond started the first game of the weekend series on Friday. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 13, Connor Cornwell, rounding out the starting nine for the Cardinals. In right field, number 29, Brady Carpenter. For Grand Valley State, and second-year manager Jordan Kerr. He has this starting nine to start off this one today. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 1, Evan Morrison. Batting second, the left fielder, number 14, Ryan Dykstra. Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Jonas Gobranson. Batting cleanup, DH today, number 28, Brendan Gusciardo. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 7, Aiden Van Enkevoort. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 5, Nick Kirstich. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 8, Caden Thalen. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 17, Ryan Stimick. And rounding out the nine at third base, number 6, Caleb Estrada. On the hill for Saginaw Valley State, I mentioned Buck Snobbs being part of my all-name team this year. Well, got another doozy for you here on the mound for Saginaw Valley State. It's a righty, number 26, Brady Baller. That's right, Brady Baller is his name. He is a freshman and making his 7th appearance, 5th start. He does not have a record. Just over 18 innings pitched. He has an ERA of 5.4, 11 earned, 21 hits. He's given up 22 runs, but 11 of them have been earned, 22 strikeouts to 17 walks this season. And on the bump for GVSU this afternoon will be a lefty, number 13, Al Thorington. Thorington is making his 4th start, 7th appearance, an ERA just above 3.18, 2-0 record. He's got a couple of saves this season, 1 complete game, just over 28 innings pitched, given up 26 hits, 10 earned runs, 15 runs allowed in total, 13 strikeouts to 6 walks. So those are your lineups. GVSU will be introduced here in just a moment. As you look elsewhere in the GLIAC standings, Davenport's been in non-conference play this weekend. They've had a tough go of things so far against Lewis out of the GLVC, but they still lead the GLIAC with a 7-1 record. They're in the top 10 nationally. Wisconsin Parkside at 7-4. They're 22-8 overall. Wayne State, they're 6-1 in GLIAC play. Overall, they're a game above 500 at 16-15. They were the preseason favorites to win the GLIAC this year. Purdue Northwest, 2-8, 10-13 overall. Roosevelt, the newest member of the GLIAC, a tough go of things in conference play, just 1-11. They're 7-25, and I mentioned earlier, Saginaw Valley State's 4-3, 19-9 overall. GVSU 22-9 overall, 6-5 in conference play. So glad to have you along here on a brisk Sunday afternoon. The wind is blowing from right field to left field. It may carry out to left field today on a fly ball. Could be an adventure for the outfielders out there. And we're not going to hit 50 degrees today. Current temperature is at 46 degrees. Well, we're going to pause for a moment here as GVSU gets introduced. National anthem will be sung. We're ready to play some baseball on a sun-splashed Sunday afternoon here in Allendale. It's Grand Valley State at Saginaw Valley State one final time here in the regular season. We'll take a break. Top of the first is coming your way next here on the Grand Valley Sports Network.
Number 28, Brendan Gusciardo. Batting fifth and playing.
GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Welcome back live inside the GVSU baseball field in Allendale. My name is Brian Fongers. As we're wrapping up a busy four-game weekend series, Battle of the Valleys, Grand Valley State, Saginaw Valley State. GVSU has won 2 of the first 3, looking to take 3 of 4. The Cardinals looking to go back home with a series split. We're in the midst of I guess you could say, homestand for GVSU, especially in GLIAC play. They'll be at home the next couple of weekends after today. They do have a road non-conference game coming up on Wednesday at Hillsdale, but then next weekend they entertain Roosevelt for 4. Then they're home a week from Tuesday against Northwood, their next non-conference game after going to Hillsdale this coming week. Then they host Wayne State a couple of weekends from now, and that'll be their final home series of the season. Their last 2 series will be on the road at Purdue Northwest in late April. Then they kick off the month of May with a non-conference slate against Upper Iowa out of the GLVC at a neutral site. So Thorrington wrapping up his warm-up tosses, and we'll get things underway. It'll be Scheib, Jarvis, and Cicerone to lead things off for the Cardinals, followed by their cleanup hitter, Lucas Mead, who came into the weekend with an above 500 batting average. We'll see where he's at once he gets to the dish here coming up. But hopefully, for GVSU's sake, Thorrington gets through the top of the first cleanly. So here is Scheib. Thorrington works out of the stretch. First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. And we are underway on this cool Sunday afternoon. Couldn't ask for better weather, though. Temperature, I know, wish it could be warmer, but sun is out. As the second pitch is popped up on the infield. Van Enkevort is right there, battling the sun, makes the grab for out number 1. 2 pitches, 1 out.
Now batting for Saginaw Valley.
That'll bring up Jarvis.
Number 21, Ryan Jarvis.
Jarvis in the series, 3 for 10 with a walk, 3 runs batted in. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Thorrington working third base side of the rubber, sets. First pitch to Jarvis. Sweeping, breaking ball low and outside on a check swing. It's ball 1. Thorrington's been kind of the jack of all trades on the mound this season. I mentioned he's got a couple of saves. Started a few games. Next pitch, fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Very versatile is Thorrington. Senior out of Pinckney, Michigan. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, sweeping breaking ball, strike 2. Makes it 1-2 on Jarvis, the first baseman. Played in all 4 games this weekend. Thorrington will step up the rubber and reset. Now we're ready to go. He sets quickly, takes a deep breath. Comes the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He chased. Actually, it's a foul tip. Well, Thorrington was thought he gave a fist pump because he struck him out. He's frustrated because Jarvis somehow got a piece of that one. Count remains 1-2. See if he goes to that sweeper once again. Ready to go. Another 1-2 pitch on the way. Went with an off-speed pitch. Dips low and outside for ball 2. Looked like a change up there. Count evens at 2-2. In Thornton taking a deep breath. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball lifted left field side, well out of play. Into the shrubbery there. Count remains 2-2. Wind is kind of whirling around early on. 2-2 pitch, busted him in, and he's able to fight it off. Left side, fouling out of play again. Before the game started, the wind was going from right to left. Now it's going left field to right field. Kind of a swirling wind today. Well, Jarvis giving Thornton a little bit of a battle here. He sets. 2-2 pitch again, and did it hit him? No, it didn't. Hit him backing out of the way, high and tight. Count fills up 3-2. Cicerone's on deck. Thornton ready to go. Full count pitch. Tried to go at the belt on the inside corner and missed for ball 4, and that's a heck of an at-bat by Jarvis. A one-out walk.
Now batting for Saginaw Valley.
They'll bring up Cicerone.
Austin Cicerone.
2 for 12 in the series. Couple of runs batted in. Double. Thornton trying to induce a ground ball here. First pitch to Cicerone. Breaking ball, strike 1. Starts him off speed to get ahead in the count. Medium-sized lead at first base by Jarvis. 0-1 pitch. Low and inside, ball 1. Jarvis just 1 stolen base. He's been caught once. Now the 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Tried to golf that one and came up empty. It's strike 2. Might have been that change-up looking pitch that threw it at the back foot of the hitter. Thornton ahead of the count, 1-2. Looks over at first, 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive, hooking foul down the left field line. Count remains 1-2. Lefty on righty matchup. Again, third base side of the mound is Thornton. Sets. Quickly delivers 1-2 pitch. He reaches for it. Slicing drive down the right field line. It's just foul. And I think the wind helped that one. Pushed it just foul by a few inches. Count remains 1-2. Well, the home plate umpire has to make that call with the base umpire being pretty much behind the pitcher almost. Saginaw making Thornton work a little bit here in the top of the first. Another 1-2 pitch. Swinging a pop foul. Will it stay in play? Slicing. Wind is pushing it. It does stay in play, but Gobranson can't get to it. And Cicerone stays alive. Cleanup hitter Lucas Meade is on deck. And I'll go through his stats in the series because GVSU has done a really good job against Meade, who came in with the best batting average in the country. That is not the case anymore. Thornton looking to get a pivotal second out here early in the game. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Doused him with the fastball, and Cicerone wasn't looking for that pitch. It's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 8, Lucas Meade.
So here's Meade. He's 3 for 10 in the series, 3 walks and a run batted in. But he no longer has the best batting average in the country, nor in the GLIAC. That belongs to Owen Brock of Wisconsin Parkside. Mead's hitting .490 on the season. He swings and misses at a fastball at the belt. But Mead came in beginning this series with a batting average of .511. Now that average has dipped below 500. And Owen Brock for Parkside now leads the GLIAC with a .493 average. Mead looks at a fastball just above the belt for ball one. 1-1 the count, runner at first, 2 down. But still, when you're hitting .490 on the season, that's a rare feat to accomplish. 1-1 pitch. Tried to go back foot with the breaking ball, low and inside. It's ball 2. Thornton's ready to go. Get about a medium-sized lead at first by Jarvis. 2-1 pitch. Chop foul straight back for strike 2. Count evens at 2-2. Tell you what, Parkside's got some impressive hitters this year. GVSU played them early in the GLIAC campaign. I believe took 3 out of 4 over in Kenosha. 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Held up on a fastball high. It's full. 3-2. The runner's going to take off on the pitch now. But Parkside, Owen Brock, .493 average. Peter Fusick, .468. They're first and third, respectively, in batting average. I remember those players from last year when they came here to Allendale. The full count pitch. Runner goes. Low and inside, and Mead draws another walk. So a couple of walks. The top of the first puts runners at first and second with 2 down for Buck Snobs. Snobs in the series, 2 for 12, run batted in. He had a tough doubleheader yesterday, went 0 for 7 with a run batted in. First pitch to him here, he squares to bunt, and that's a fastball that was whistled way outside for ball 1. Well, Thorington, all of a sudden, he's approaching 30 pitches in this first inning. This will be pitch number 26. It's a line drive over the shortstop, dumped into left center field for a hit that's going to plate a run. Rounding third, heading home is Jarvis. It's a 2-out RBI single by Buck Snobs. Makes it 1-0 Cardinals. Those walks come back to bite Thorington.
Shortstop, number 2, Jordan Lewis.
Stopping at second was Mead. That'll bring up Jordan Lewis, the shortstop. Thorington trying to just get out of this inning, only allowing 1 run. First pitch. Backdoor cutter for strike 1. Has that cutting action, nipped the outside corner. For Snobs, that was his 19th run batted in. Now we get a ball pop foul. Right side slicing again. The wind is pushing it out of play for strike 2. 0-2 the count on Lewis. Lewis, a freshman. Very athletic shortstop. He's been busy this weekend defensively. Thorington's ready. 0-2 pitch to Lewis. Fastball just a little bit high for ball 1. I believe this is going to be pitch number 30, the top of the first. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up, straight back, out of play. Like I said, the Cardinals have made Thorington work in this first inning. It's what they do. They grind out at bats. Just trying to find a way to get that third out. There's a force at any base. Another 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Left center field. Dykstra dives. He can't get there. Drops to the turf. 1 run scores. Stopping at third is Snobs, and that's another 2-out RBI single for the Cardinals. It's now 2-0. Just finding space, and Dykstra couldn't get there.
At bat for Saginaw Valley, designated hitter, number 40, Chase Raymond.
They'll bring up Chase Raymond, the DH. And for Lewis, he drives home his 18th RBI of the season. Runners at the corners, 2 down. First pitch to Raymond. Back foot breaking ball misses low and inside for ball 1. Cardinals aren't chasing that pitch. Raymond's hit once in the series. It was yesterday in a pinch hitting effort. Throw over to first. Chases Lewis back. Lewis has a few steals this year. Has been caught once. It's been a long top of the first. We're approaching 15 minutes in this top of the first. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive foul. Well out of play right side for strike 1. Count evens at 1-1. This third out's been a tough one to get for Thorrington and GVSU. 2 runs on 2 hits and a couple of walks. 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. Pop foul. Straight back and out of play for strike 2. This will be pitch number 35 of the top of the first for Thorrington. You got to force at first or second. Thorrington's ready. Looks over at first. 1-2 pitch, runner goes, and it hit him in the hip. That'll load him up. I'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Connor Cornwell.
At bat for Saginaw Valley, the catcher, number 13, Connor Cornwell.
Cornwell 2 for 7 in the series with a walk and a run batted in. Well, now you're going to have a meeting at the mound here. Pitching coach comes out for GVSU. All the infielders will come to the mound as well. Again, you got to force at any base. 35 pitches in the top of the first for Thorrington. He's given up 2 runs, 2 walks, a hit batsman, a couple of singles. I've said it numerous times. Boy, if I had a nickel for how many times I've said this over the weekend, but Saginaw Valley State, what they do is they manufacture runs. Station to station most of the time, but it's what gets the job done. They've had 1 home run this series, as is GVSU. A couple of doubles. That's about it. They'll single you to death, but it works. So here's Cornwell. Just a .237 hitter this year. Got a little bit of pop with a couple of home runs. Slightly open stance. First pitch to him. Low and inside. Well, GVSU's just got to find a way to get out of this one early. You don't want this one to get too out of hand. Next pitch is a strike on the outside corner with a fastball. Count evens at 1-1. Thorrington's ready. Lefty on righty matchup. He sets at the chest. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a chopper foul right at home plate for strike 2. And again, Thorrington's 1 strike away from getting out of this. This will be his 39th pitch. The top of the first. He's ready to go. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive foul slicing down the right field line. That would have been trouble. But it's a few feet foul. Remains 1-2. And this will be pitch number 40. The number 9 hitter, Carpenter's on deck, and he's been a tough out all weekend. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a chopper deep in the hole at short. Morrison's got it. Sets. Throws on the run, and they got him by a couple of steps. Big third out. Thorrington throws 40 pitches in the top of the first, and the Cardinals scratch across a couple of runs. We head to the bottom of the first. 2-0 Cardinals. Back up to this on the Grand Valley Sports Network.
Shortstop, number 1, Evan Morrison.
So here we go with Evan Morrison, the shortstop, leading things off for GVSU. 4 for 12 in the series. A couple of runs batted in, drawn a walk. Morrison, proud Canadian, junior out of Wheatley, Ontario. Looks at the first pitch from Baller. Fastball at the knees on the inside corner for strike 1. Slightly open stance, crowding the inner portion of the plate is Morrison. Out of the long windup. 0-1 pitch and a grounder up the box. Does he have enough to get up the middle? No. Lewis is there. Sets and throws for out number 1.
Left fielder, number 14, Ryan Dykstra.
Bring up Ryan Dykstra, the left fielder. He's 2 for 11 in the series with a double. Walk drawn. Morrison was jammed on that ground ball up the middle. Just didn't have enough steam to get into the outfield. First base side of the mound, Baller delivers. Fastball, outer edge, strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch to Dykstra on the way. Swinging a pop foul. Left field side, out of play to the golf course for strike 2. Quickly, Dykstra is down in the count, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, hot shot up the middle. Sliding stop made by Snobs. Bobbles it, sets, throws, and they still got Dykstra by a half step. A fine play by Snobs for out number 2. The middle infield's getting the job done in the bottom of the first. Branson, 4 for 11 in the series. Couple of runs batted in. Been hit by a pitch as well. And again, they're really playing him to pull on the infield. First pitch to him. Swinging a slicing drive, right field side foul. And out of play for strike 1. Third baseman Cicerone is pretty much one side step to his right away from hitting the third base line. That's how far over they're shifting him to pull. Now the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball and a good one. Outer edge, strike 2. Baller is pumping in strikes early in this one. Looking for a quick first inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball low and outside. 1-2 the count on Gulbranson. Baller delivers the pitch. Breaking ball. He hung it. It's popped into shallow right center field. Who wants it? The right fielder calls off the second baseman. Carpenter makes the running grab as his hat flies off his dome for out number 3. That's a 1-2-3, bottom half of the first. We head to the second. 2-0 Cardinals. Facing 9-1-2 in the order, here is Brady Carpenter. He's been a pest at the plate all weekend. Didn't play in the second game of the doubleheader yesterday. He's 3 for 4 in the other two games with a walk drawn, a hit by pitch, and just found a way to get on base. First pitch to him here. Fastball. Pumps it in for strike one. Again, Thornton working out of the stretch. Ready to go. 0-1 pitch to Carpenter. Strike two. Looked like he took something off that one. It's 0-2, the count on the number 9 hitter. Scheib, the leadoff hitter, is on deck. Thornton's ready to go, working quickly. 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball one. Everyone's ready to go. Thornton sets 1-2 pitch. Again, tried to go back foot with that breaking ball. The Cardinals aren't chasing it. Count evens at 2-2. This is what Carpenter has done. He has seen a lot of pitches this weekend. 2-2 pitch. Swatted foul. Right field side and out of play. Thornton looks down at the wristband, ready to go, sets the chest once again. 2-2 pitch. Again, late on it, but he's able to fist it foul. Right field side out of play. They're just grinding out at bats right now. Waiting for Thornton to make a mistake. Another 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Strike three on the outer edge. Went with that cutting action, and he backdoored him for out number one.
The top of the order, left fielder, number 44, Ethan Scheib.
Second strikeout looking for Thornton. They'll bring up Scheib. He popped out to second base to open up the ball game on the second pitch of the game. But after he popped out, the Cardinals went to work, especially with 2 outs to score a couple of runs. There's that backdoor cutter. Missed. Ball one. 1-0 the count on Scheib. Now the next pitch. High and outside. Ball two. Scheib, a sophomore out of Marlette, Michigan. Now the 2-0 pitch. Fastball right down the chute. Strike one. That was the 50th pitch already for Thornton. Here comes pitch, number 51. Swinging a chopper to go Branson at first. Retrieves it. He'll hustle over to the bag, win the race for out number 2.
At bat for Saginaw Valley.
2 up, 2 down. That's a good start to this top of the second for Thornton. That'll bring up Jarvis. He walked and scored his first time up. He started that rally to begin the ball game in the top of the first. Thornton's ready to go. Here comes the first pitch, and this at bat to Jarvis, low and outside. Wind has died down. The flagpole down the right field line. Not moving at all for the time being. 1-0 pitch, swinging a chopper. Again, Branson's there. Picks it up off a high hop, runs it over to the bag, and that's a nice 1-2-3 inning for Al Thornton and GVSU. We head to the bottom of the second. Stays 2-0 Saginaw Valley State. Back after this brief timeout on the Grand Valley. GVSU baseball field in Allendale. Brian Fongers here. 2-0 Saginaw Valley State. 4-5-6 due up for GVSU. Gusciardo, Van Enkevort, and Kirstich. So here's Gusciardo. No Javon Gilligan today for GVSU. Gusciardo this weekend, 2 of 12 at the dish against the Cardinals. First pitch to him here. Breaking ball. Apparently inside, ball 1. Wrapped around the inner portion of the plate. The 1-0 pitch on the way. They're playing him to pull. Fastball, strike. Outer portion of the plate. Just like Branson, that third baseman, Cicerone, hovering the line. So is the outfield shading him to pull. 1-1 pitch. Belted foul, straight back and out of play. Strike 2. Gusciardo hitting .339 this season. 15 runs batted in. Now the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. He reaches for it, lines it right to the first baseman, Jarvis, for out number 1.
Now batting for the Lakers, second baseman.
4 up, 4 down for GVSU. Bring up Aiden Van Enkevort. 2 for 9 in the series, couple of walks. Hitting .344 on the season, second best on the team. Third baseman in on the infield grass as the first pitch is swatted. Right field side, well foul out of play for strike 1. The baller, starting pitcher for the Cardinals, just throwing strikes. Next pitch, strike 2 at the knees with the fastball. Just pouring in strikes. And Van Enkevort is down in the count 0-2. They're playing him to pull as well, not in the outfield. Next pitch is high and outside. The outfield shading him to go the opposite way. The infield, third baseman again, right along that line. 1-2 the count on Van Enkevort. The next pitch from Baller. Breaking ball, lifted, left field. Right there is Scheib. Ran slightly to his right, grabs it for out number 2.
At bat for the Lakers, the catcher, number 5, Nick Kirstich.
We'll bring up Nick Kirstich, catching again today. 1 for 5 in the series, couple of runs batted in. .297 hitter. 11 hits and 37 at bats. 1 long ball, 12 runs batted in. First pitch to him here is on the way. Breaking ball low. And looking over at the Saginaw dugout, and they were wondering where that pitch was. It's ball 1. Some of them were hunched over the ledge there. Next pitch. That one's at the knees for strike 1. 1-1 the count. On Kirstich. Junior backstop out of Madison Heights, Michigan. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball low and outside. Kirstich holds his water for ball 2. Lakers looking for their first base runner, down 2-0. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, strike 2. Count evens at 2-2. Thalen is on deck for the Lakers. Baller is ready. Deliberate windup, 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Reaching for it. He rolls it to second base. Snobs over to Jarvis. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Brady Baller in Saginaw Valley State. We head to the third. Still 2-0 Cardinals. Back after this on the Grand Valley Sports Network. 37 hitter. Couple of long balls. Thorington back on the hill, delivers a fastball low and inside for ball one. He worked a 1-2-3 top half of the second inning after a tough go of things in the top half of the first. Next pitch. There's that back foot breaking ball. Gets a swing and a miss for strike one. It's a nice wipeout pitch there as long as you can get the hitter to swing at it. Now the 1-1 pitch from Thorington. Check swing on a ball low. Thorington a little frustrated that he didn't get the call. It's 2-1. Takes a deep breath. Sets. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Who wants it? It's going to fly out right along the right field line to Stimick, the right fielder. Runs over for the grab for out number one.
Center fielder, number 8, Lucas Meade.
Bring up Lucas Meade. He walked and scored his last time up. Part of that 2-run top half of the first inning. Thorington ready to go out of the stretch. Delivers first pitch. Popped it up. First pitch swinging was Meade. It's going to float out to shallow center field. Thalen's there. Charges in for out number 2. Boy, Thorington would like nothing more than an under 10 pitch half inning. Gets a fly out to shallow right field and a fly out to shallow center field. Here's Buck Snobs. RBI single his first time up. Thorington delivers the first pitch. He squares to bunt, pulls it back, strike one. Inner edge. Keeping the third baseman Estrada honest over there. He is in on the infield grass. 0-1 pitch. There's that cutting action that cuts inside for ball one. Has Snobs momentarily jackknifing out of the way. Working quickly is Thorington. 1-1 pitch. Line straight back to the netting. Foul, strike two. Thorington above 60 pitches for his outing. This will be pitch number 62, I believe, coming up. He sets 1-2 pitch. There's that back foot breaking ball, and Snobs holds off for ball two. Defensively, they're playing Snobs straight up, all around. Next pitch is golfed over to Estrada at third. Sets, throws across the diamond to go Branson. That's out number 3. Second straight 1-2-3 inning for Thorington. And we head to the bottom of the third. Stays 2-0 Cardinals on the Grand Valley Sports. Motoring along to the bottom of the third here in Allendale. Finishing up the first third. Our single Sunday afternoon contest, Battle of the Valleys. Brian Fongers here. 2-0 Cardinals. Still lead it. GVSU with their 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Thalen, Stimick, and Estrada. So far, Brady Baller, the starting pitcher for the Cardinals, has only thrown 22 pitches through 2 innings. Hasn't struck anybody out, hasn't walked anybody. And all he's done is hold GVSU to some soft contact. So here's Thalen, the center fielder. 2 for 7 this weekend. with a walk. Freshman out of Portland. Looks at a first pitch ball low and outside. Third baseman in on the infield grass for the Cardinals. First baseman is almost touching the outfield grass right along the line. 1-0 pitch. Strike outside corner with a fastball. Evens the count, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch from Baller on the way. Swinging a fly ball. Carries left center field. That's going to split the outfielders and bounce one hop off the wall. It's going to be a leadoff double for Thalen, and that hopefully will get the GVSU offense started. That ball was squared up nicely, and Thalen goes the opposite way for extra bases. That'll bring up Ryan Stemick. First hit of the game for the Lakers. Stemick 1 for 10 in the series with a run batted in. Good aggressive lead at second base by Thalen. First pitch out of the stretch to Stemick. Fastball at the belt on the outside corner for strike one. Open stance for Stemick. Baller sets, looks back at second. Low leg kick, 0-1 pitch. He squares to bunt, and it's a good one down the third baseline. That'll advance the runner. Stemick is out, but that's a sacrifice. Puts Thalen at third with one out for the number 9 hitter, Caleb Estrada. Job well done by Stemick. So that's a sacrifice. 2-3 is the putout. Estrada this weekend, 3 for 10 with a double. A couple of runs batted in. The corner infielders are in on the grass. Middle of the infield, you get a ground ball at the middle. That'll plate the run. First pitch to Estrada. Breaking ball, and that gets the job done. Rolled to short. Lewis fires over to first for out number 2. Run scores. It's an RBI for Estrada. It's a 2-1 ball game. The Lakers manufacture a run there to Estrada drives in his 15th run of the season. First pitch to Morrison here is swatted. Left field line slicing foul and out of play. That's a good job by GVSU. Get a leadoff double. Sacrifice Thalen over to third. And get a productive out with a ground ball up the middle. Now we have a momentary pause in play. I think they're resetting the pitch clock. Trying to get that all figured out. 2 runs on 2 hits for Saginaw Valley State. 1 run on 1 hit for GVSU. And they are trying to reset the pitch clock. There's a pitch clock behind home plate. There's also one underneath the scoreboard, left center field. Right now they're trying to get the pitch clock down to 20. Every time they reset it, it goes to 30. So while we have this pause, again, GVSU will be at home next weekend hosting Roosevelt. I think they're just going to do the best they can with the pitch clock issues. But GVSU, they will have a midweek non-conference road game at Hillsdale. Then they'll host Roosevelt next weekend for 4 games. Newest member of the GLIAC. Coming up from the NAIA level. Now, the next pitch to Morrison is skipped in the dirt away from the catcher for ball 1. 1-1 is the count on the leadoff hitter for GVSU. He grounded out to short his first time up. Now the 1-1 pitch from Baller. Reaching for it, he flails it foul, straight back, right to the tee box on hole 17 at the golf course. 1-2 the count on Morrison. Morrison coming into the game, a .342 hitter. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a pop fly, shallow left center field. Who wants it? Scheib almost lost it in the sun. Found it. Makes the running grab for out number 3. They'll do it for the bottom of the third. GVSU gets a run back on an RBI ground out from Caleb Estrada. It's 2-1 Cardinals heading to the fourth here on the Grand Valley Sports Network. On to the middle third of this contest on a sunny Sunday afternoon. Brian Fongers here. GVSU gets a run back in the bottom of the third. It's now 2-1 Saginaw Valley State. The Cardinals will have their 6, 7, 8 hitters due up, Lewis, Raymond, and Cornwell. Jordan Lewis, the shortstop, drove in a run, his first at bat with an RBI single. Al Thorington back on the bump for his fourth inning of work. He's thrown 63 pitches. Struck out a couple, looking, walked a couple, given up a couple of hits. All twos across the board for Thorington. But he settled in nicely after that rocky top of the first inning, which he gave up those 2 runs. Again, no wind to speak of compared to the start of the game. First pitch to Lewis. Swing and a ball golfed, right center field, slicing. Stimmich is there, though, got a nice jump and a good read right at the 365 marker. Makes the running grab just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Number 40, Chase Raymond.
We'll bring up Chase Raymond, the DH. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. Like I said, that was an outstanding read by Stimmich to chase that one down and flag it just shy of the warning track. Now the first pitch to Raymond on the way. Fastball at the knees, strike 1. Thorington threw 40 pitches in the first inning. Since then, in the next 2 1/3 innings pitch, he's thrown 24. Now we get a line drive. Sliding stop made by Morrison deep in the hole. Long throw, and he got him! What a play by Evan Morrison for out number 2.
Now batting for Saginaw Valley.
Strong arm as well, falling away on the throw. 3 pitches, 2 outs in the top of the 4th. That's a Gold Glove caliber play by Evan Morrison at short. That'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Connor Cornwell. First pitch to him here. Swing and a ground ball on one knee. Nice stop by Van Enkevoort. Sets, throws, and I believe that was a 4-pitch top of the 4th inning for Al Thorington and GVSU. He needed that to keep his pitch count 2, and then a nice sliding stop by Aiden Van Enkenvoort on one knee at second base to end the top of the 4th. So GVSU flashing the leather defensively in the top of the 4th. Lakers with 2-3-4 due up in the bottom of the 4th. Ryan Dykstra will lead things off. Grounded out to second, his first time up. But Al Thorington, starting pitcher for GVSU, my math is correct, only threw 4 pitches in the top of the 4th. That was a fast top half of the 4th. First pitch to Dykstra, fastball low and outside. Dykstra, one of the best extra base hitters in the GLIAC. Next pitch to him, high, ball 2 from Brady Baller. Dykstra's in a 4-way tie for the top spot in the GLIAC in doubles with 11. The 2-0 pitch to Dykstra on the way. Low and inside, ball 3. Baller has not walked anybody, but he hasn't struck anybody out either. He's induced weak contact so far, with the exception of the double from Thalen. 3-0 pitch, outside, 4 straight out of the zone, leadoff walk.
At bat for the Lakers, first baseman, number 3.
They'll bring up Jonas Gulbranson, still leading the GLIAC with his 9 home runs. He would love nothing more than to drive one somewhere to a gap for another extra base hit. Only 1 hit so far for GVSU against Baller. He sets, first base side of the rubber. First pitch to Gulbranson. Slow chopper to short. Lewis gets it on to second one. They won't even try the double play. It's a fielder's choice for out number 1. Busted him inside.
Number 28, Brendan Gucciardo.
6-4 is the putout up the middle. They'll bring up Gucciardo. He lined out to first base this time, first time up. Runner at first, 1 down for GVSU. Baller not even at 40 pitches yet. Quick glance over to first. Now he sets. Waits a minute. First pitch. Lined straight back. Foul for strike 1. With the breaking ball there on Gucciardo. Cleanup hitter. DHing today for GVSU. Gerstich is doing the backstop duties. Now the 0-1 pitch. Slide step, swing and a miss. Again went off speed for strike 2. So now Gucciardo's got a battle down 0-2 in the count. Long pause after the set. Now the pitch. Another breaking ball. That one's looped foul. Right field side out of play. Gucciardo stays alive. Gucciardo struck out 13 times this season, drawing 5 walks. So he's done a good job putting the bat on the ball this year. Now we get a line drive, sinking right field. Diving is Carpenter, and he robs Gucciardo of potentially extra bases. That's out number 2. Nice play by Carpenter. That one gets by him. That one's rolling all the way to the wall. He had no help behind him. That'll leave it up to Aiden Van Enkenvoort. Gulbranson smartly didn't leave first base too far. Van Enkenvoort flew out to left field his first time up. Runner at first, 2 down now in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to him. High chop to third. Cicerone scoops it up nicely on the run. Throws across the diamond for out number 3. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 4th. GVSU leaves a runner at first. We stay at 2-1. Saginaw Valley State heading to the 5th. of the Valleys. 9-1-2 due up for the Cardinals. It'll be the man of the moment right now defensively for the Cardinals, robbing Gusciardo of potentially extra bases in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Brady Carpenter. Looks at a sweeping breaking ball that dips slow for ball one. He struck out looking his first time up. Thorington sets the 1-0 pitch. Pop foul straight back out of play for strike one. Carpenter on the season, .276 hitter coming into today. 1-1 pitch. Inner edge, paints it. Strike two with a fastball. Thorington just threw his 70th pitch of his outing. Here comes pitch number 71. Pop foul out of play. Stays 1-2. Baller for the Cardinals through 4 innings of work has thrown just 40 pitches. It's an average of 10 pitches an inning. Thorington's ready. Another 1-2 pitch. Takes something off it. It's a fly ball. Shallow center. Who wants it? Thalen calls everybody off and hustles in for the grab and out number one. They'll flip the lineup over to the top and Ethan Scheib.
Left fielder, number 44, Ethan Scheib.
He's 0 for 2. Pop out to second. Ground out to first. You got to give Thorington credit after that 40-pitch first inning. He's thrown 32 pitches now and 3 1/3 innings of work. First pitch to Scheib is high above the belt with the fastball, ball one. Again, working extreme third base side of the mound. 1-0 pitch, fastball, inner corner, strike one. It's turned into a pitcher's duel here on this Sunday afternoon. The wind is non-existent at this time. 1-1 pitch. Tied him up inside, swing and a miss, strike two. You can call it a sweeper, you can call it a cutter. That thing had some great movement. 1-2 is the count on the Cardinals' leadoff hitter. Playing him straight up all the way around. 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three, inner corner, caught him looking for out number two.
Now batting, Saginaw Valley's first.
3 strikeouts for Thorington, all looking. They'll leave it up to Ryan Jarvis. So for those of you keeping a scorebook, that is 3 backwards Ks so far this afternoon. Jarvis, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Scored the game's first run all the way back in the top of the first. First pitch to him. Check swing, did he go? They appeal, yes he did, it's strike one. Jarvis kind of laughs that one off, he didn't think he went. Count is 0-1. Again, great movement on that little sweeper. Now the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, strike two, nips the outer edge. This time Jarvis gives a little bit of a head nod. He's down in the count, 0-2. Thorington looking for his 4th straight 1-2-3 inning. He sets. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. 4th straight 1-2-3 inning for Al Thorington. We're halfway home, heading to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 2. Holding on to this lead in which they've had it since the beginning moments of this game. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Lakers. Here's Nick Kirstich. Grounded out to second his first time up. Facing the freshman, Brady Baller, just 40 pitches. Hasn't struck anybody out. Walked one, given up just one hit. It was a double from the on-deck hitter, Caden Thalen. First pitch to Kirstich. Breaking ball low and outside. Playing him to pull. Second baseman almost on top of the bag for the Cardinals. 1-0 pitch. High, ball 2. See if they can make Baller work a little bit in this half inning. Trying to stay warm up here in the press box. 2-0 pitch makes it 2-1. Fastball at the knees. Just as I say that, we get a gust of wind up in the press box. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a chopper deep in the hole to second base. It's a foot race. Snobs gets it, bobbles it, but he doesn't get Kirstich. They're going to say it's an error on Snobs with that bobble. I think if he would have fielded it cleanly, he would have had him. So it's an E4. It'll bring up Caden Thalen. He doubled up the left center field gap his first time up. Cardinals in game number 2 of the doubleheader yesterday had 4 errors. First pitch, he squares to bunt, pulls it back, a fastball way outside, ball 1. So GVSU trying to even this game up with some small ball. Runs are at a premium today. Baller sets. Working middle of the rubber this time. 1-0 pitch, a swing and a miss. Boy, Thalen went toes up on that swing, looking to drive it somewhere. And the center fielder, Meade, is shaded over to the opposite field. That's where Thalen hit it his first time up. 1-1's the count. Long pause. The next pitch, he squares to bunt. And I think he bunted it foul for strike 2. Well, now he's just got a battle here. Down in the count 1-2. Kirstich at first. Not a base-stealing threat. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul line back to the backstop. Stays alive. Challenged him with a fastball, belt level. Runner at first, nobody down. Baller sets. Waits a moment, a second moment. Now the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Count evens now at 2-2. Ryan Stimick is on deck. He sacrifice bunted his first time up. Cautious lead at first base by Kirstich. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Sliding stop made by Jarvis. That's as good as a sacrifice, though. Only plays the first for a ground out. Advancing to second is Kirstich, but he robbed Thalen of a base hit, and that could have put runners at the corners easily for GVSU. That'll leave it up to Stimick.
Number 17, Ryan Stimick.
Seen some fine defensive plays from both sides this afternoon so far. So here's Stimick. Here comes the first pitch to him. Breaking ball, ground ball up the middle, slowly hit. Lewis has got it, sets, throws, and gets him by a step. Advancing to third now is Kirstich with 2 down. Here's the number 9 hitter, Caleb Estrada.
Caleb Estrada.
He's got the RBI with a ground out. 2. Baller sets. Infield is deep all the way around. First pitch. Breaking ball and a strike. Baller's now above 50 pitches. That was his 51st pitch of his outing. He's ready to go. First base side of the mound. 0-1 pitch to Estrada. Breaking ball again. Ground ball up the middle. It's going to scoot its way into center for a base hit. He delivers with 2 down and evens the game at 2. Scoring from third is Kirstich.
Now batting for the Lakers. It's the top of the order.
Something about those number 9 hitters.
Evan Morrison.
We got a brand new ball game as Estrada delivers. That's going to go down as an unearned run for Baller because Kirstich reached on an error to start off the inning. So Estrada has both RBIs for the Lakers. That'll turn it over to the top of the order and Evan Morrison. First pitch, outside with a fastball. Both teams have 2 runs on 2 hits. The only difference is the Cardinals have a costly error that has resulted in the game-tying run being scored. 1-0 pitch to Morrison. Fastball popped up. Will it stay in play? Third base side. Cicerone with room. Makes the grab for out number 3. But GVSU evens the game. They make the Cardinals pay with an early error in the bottom of the 5th. We're heading to the 6th. Deadlocked at 2 on the Grand Valley Sports Network. Due up for the Cardinals is their meat and potatoes portion of the order. Cicerone, Meade, and Snobs. Here's Cicerone. He's 0 for 2. Al Thorington, this will be his 80th pitch to start off the top of the 6th, but he is settled in nicely after the top of the 1st. First pitch, outside corner for strike 1. Again, extreme third base side of the mound is Thorington. 0-1 pitch. Dribbler foul straight back for strike 2. Lucas Meade on deck. Like I said, to open up the broadcast, GVSU has done a good job against one of the best hitters in all of D2 baseball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball sinking to left, but it's right at Ryan Dykstra for out number 1. That is 14 in a row retired by Thorington.
Center fielder, number 8, Lucas Meade.
They'll bring up Meade. He's walked and scored a run, flew out to center. Shallow center his last time up. But yesterday, Colin Bradley, the winning pitcher in game number 2 of the doubleheader for GVSU, retired 16 in a row. Meade squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. Didn't like the call. He's down in the count 0-1. So Thorington trying to match that from Bradley. He's got 2 more batters to retire. Sets, 1 pitch. Swinging a chopper to third. Estrada bodies it in, sets, throws across the diamond, make it 15 in a row retired. It's out number 2.
Next up for Saginaw Valley.
He can match Bradley's 16 in a row retired with this hitter in Buck Snobs. He's 1 for 2. RBI single and a ground out to third. But the Cardinal bats, after that first inning in which they made Thorington work with 40 pitches, have been silenced. First pitch to Snobs. There's that cutter. Ooh, and he got the call. At the knees on the inside corner for strike one. Now working quickly. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a grounder to short. Morrison scoops it up. On the run. Throws. Make it 16 in a row retired. It's another 1-2-3 inning. Al Thorington. 5 straight innings. Going 1-2-3. Retiring the Cardinals in order. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. We're even at 2 on the Grand Valley. Here in Allendale, Brian Fongers with you, even at 2. Due up for the Lakers will be Dykstra, Gulbranson, and Gusciardo, 2-3-4. Looking to potentially grab their first lead of the ball game. They trailed 2-0 early. After the top of the first, they scored a single run in the bottom of the 3rd and the bottom of the 5th. So here's Dykstra, 0-for-1 with a walk. The Cardinals do have action in their bullpen. They got a righty throwing. Their starting pitcher, Brady Baller, has only thrown 54 pitches. Here's the first pitch at the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a line drive down the right field line. It's a fair ball, and it's going to roll all the way to the corner. It's going to be at least a double, and it will be for Ryan Dykstra. First pitch swinging, and he hits his GLIAC leading 12th double of the year. Second double of the afternoon for GVSU as well. That'll leave it up to Jonas Gulbranson. We'll see if Gulbranson, they try and play small ball with Jonas, just trying to bunt Dykstra over here. Third baseman starts to creep in. Gulbranson squares to bunt, and he jabs it foul for strike one. Boy, that third baseman, Cicerone, was playing really deep. Now he's going to stay even with the bag at third. See if he tries it again. Baller sets. 0-1 pitch. He doesn't square. It's a breaking ball high and tight for ball one. There is a big hole on the right side of the infield with the second baseman trying to keep Dykstra honest with his lead. See if he can punch it that way. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skips away from the catcher. Dykstra breaks for third. Head first slide. He's in safely. Cornwell couldn't block it in front of him enough to have an opportunity to get Dykstra. And now you have a runner at third, nobody down, and the infield's going to come in all the way around. That's a wild pitch. Now if you're Gulbranson, you just got to lift one to the outfield at the very least. He's ahead in the count, 2-1. The next pitch. Swing and a slow roller to first. Dykstra's going to hold. And the flip over to first. He didn't get him. There was confusion. Jarvis, the first baseman, fielded it. And he was looking for either Snobs or Baller to get there. Neither one of them communicated. And Baller, the pitcher, got there late, tried to tag him. And now we're going to get a meeting at the mound. It's runners at the corners, nobody down. I think that's an error. So they're going to rule it a hit, not an error. And now we're going to have a meeting of the minds at the mound with the entire infield and battery. Gucciardo, the cleanup hitter, is up for GVSU, but that was just a brain lapse by somebody for the Cardinals not communicating. I think if you're Jarvis there, you take it yourself. But Gobranson will take the infield single. 4th hit of the game for GVSU. It's a long meeting at the mound. Gucciardo today, 0 for 2. And like Gobranson, he's just trying to put a ball in play. Again, the Cardinals have a righty warming up in the pen. So here we go, back to action. Baller wants a new baseball. Apparently didn't like that one. So the infield up the middle is at double play depth. Corners are in. Hit a ground ball. You'll get a run home, especially up the middle. First pitch to Gucciardo. Low, ball 1. Baller gives a deep stare to the home plate umpire, wondering where that pitch was. 1-0 the count on Gucciardo, the DH. Next pitch. Breaking ball. Swatted foul. Right field side to the parking lot for strike 1. Count evens at 1-1. Nobody down. Runners at the corners for GVSU, looking for their first lead of the afternoon. Baller sets. Pauses a moment. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, and it's rolled foul straight back for strike 2. Giving Gucciardo a heavy dose of off-speed pitches. Van Enckevort is on deck. Baller's ready to go. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, slide step. Reaches for it, dribbles it to the pitcher, bobbled by Baller, and he's able to shovel it to first for the out. Diving in safely at home as Dykstra read it beautifully, and he's in safely to give GVSU a 3-2 lead. Advancing to second is Jonas Gobranson. That's going to go down as an RBI fielder's choice. And I think that might be the end of the afternoon for Baller. Fielder's choice ground out. Nevertheless, it's an RBI, and the Lakers have the lead, and that's going to be it for Brady Baller. And he's going to be on the hook for the loss. Walked 1. So 3-2 GVSU. They've scratched and clawed their way to their first lead, looking to take 3 of 4 from the weekend. So the put out on that little dribbler to the mound by Gucciardo goes 1-3. Dykstra scores with a heads-up play, and for Gucciardo, that's a run batted in. And that is his 16th run batted in this season. And prevent Gobranson from scoring at second base. Only 63 pitches thrown by Baller. Van Enckevort today 0 for 2. Third baseman's in on the grass. First pitch to Van Enckevort. A lot of arms on that delivery, and he gets a strike on a check swing. And now the catcher may have gotten some pellets in his eye. 0-1 the count on Van Enckevort. He's trying to find the outfield grass here to drive home an insurance run in the bottom of the 6th. Shelagowski sets. Looks back at second. 0-1 pitch. Low and inside. Skips away from the catcher, but not far enough for Gulbranson to advance. Good block by Cornwell. It's 1-1 the count. No stirring in the GVSU pen as starter Al Thorington's thrown 86 pitches. He's retired 16 straight batters. Long look at second. 1-1 pitch. Late on the fastball and rolls it foul. Right field side for strike 2. 1-2 the count on Van Enckevort. At the worst, he's just trying to advance Gulbranson over to third. Then after that, you just never know. A lot of dancing around at second base. 1-2 pitch. Line drive foul. Well out of play, right field side. (3-2) Lakers, 3 runs on 4 hits for GVSU. Shelagowski sets, first base side of the mound. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. That one gets away from Cornwell. Was it strike 3? Apparently it was. And Van Enckevort is safe. Was it strike 3? I didn't see any indication. Well, they said he did go. It is a strikeout, but wild pitch allows Van Enckevort to go to first. Gulbranson to third. There's still 1 out. That's a break for GVSU. That'll bring up Nick Kirstich. 0 for 2, but he did reach on an error his last time up. So the corners are in on the grass. Middle of the infield at double play depth. Long pause. First pitch to Kirstich. Pop foul straight back out of play for strike 1. So a lot going on there. Cornwell couldn't handle that check swing strike 3. That is the first Laker to technically strike out in this game. But he reached safely on the wild pitch. Now throw over to first. Ooh, Van Enckevort was leaning, looking to go, but he got back to first safely on a head-first slide. Van Enckevort, perfect 6 for 6 stealing bags this year. He's got an aggressive lead. There he goes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to the pitcher. He cuts it off. And that's a steal for Van Enckevort, his 7th of the season. That puts runners at second and third with 1 out, and the infield creeps in all the way around. Oh, 0-1 the count on Kirstich. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Or was that strike 3? Apparently it was strike 3. So I lost track of the count. Throw over to first is in time for out number 2. Runners stay put at second and third. That'll leave it up to Caden Thalen. He's 1 for 2 with a double. See if Thalen can come through here with a big 2-out hit in a 3-2 ball game. Shelagowski sets first pitch to him. Swinging a fly ball down the left field line. It's in play, battling the sun into foul territory. Making the grab is Ethan Scheib for out number 3, and GVSU leaves 2 in scoring position, but they get the lead. Another run scratched across in the bottom of the 6th. We're heading to the final third of this one. Lakers lead it 3-2 on the Grand Valley Sports Network. VSU. He's thrown 46 pitches in the last 5 innings after throwing 40 pitches in the first alone. He's facing 6, 7, 8 in the order. Here is Jordan Lewis. He's got an RBI single and a fly out to right. He put a charge into one to right center field, and Stimmich chased it down in his last at bat. First pitch from Thornton. Chopper, third baseline foul for strike one. Do have some stirring in the GVSU bullpen. Zach Warren's warming up, the sophomore. Next pitch to Lewis, well outside, ball one. I was told Warren hasn't pitched all year for GVSU, so this is a little bit of a wrinkle, I guess you could say. 1-1 the count on Lewis. Next pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike two. I mentioned in game 2 of the doubleheader yesterday, Colin Bradley, the starter for GVSU, retired 16 straight. Thornton's at that number right now, looking to make it 17. He's ahead in the count 1-2. The next pitch, breaking ball, lifted, center field. Retreating, just shy of the warning track, battling the sun, and Thalen can't find it. He lost it in the sun. Lewis trips as he rounds second. He would have had third, but it's a leadoff double. Oh, what a horrible way for the retired batter's streak to end for Thornton. Thalen just lost it in the sun. That's a double.
Number 40, Chase Raymond.
Well, now the Cardinals are in business. Tying runs at second base with nobody down for Chase Raymond, the DH. And now Lewis is 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Let's see if they play some small ball. Estrada, the third baseman, is in on the grass. He does square to bunt. And he pops it with some side spin foul, third base side for strike one. Well, you feel bad for Thalen as well. He had a beat on it, then all of a sudden, trying to shield that sun, he had no idea where that ball was. But GVSU also caught a break with Lewis tripping over the bag, rounding second, looking to go to third. Now the 0-1 pitch, he squares to bunt again. That's a better one. That's trouble. Estrada picks it up, throws, and he got him by a step. It is a sacrifice. Lewis to third with one out. That'll bring up the catcher, Connor Cornwell. So Raymond does his job.
Saginaw Valley's catcher, number 13.
Fine running play by Estrada. 5-3 is the putout. Infield is in all the way around for GVSU. Boy, a strikeout would be huge here for Thornton. He struck out 4 so far this afternoon. He sets. First pitch to Cornwell. Swinging a fly ball to center. It's shallow. Who wants it? Stemmick's got it. Makes the grab. Here comes Lewis. Throw to the plate. And Lewis doesn't even bother going. It wasn't deep enough. He slammed on the brakes halfway to home and retreated back. That's a huge second out.
Saginaw Valley, right fielder, number 29.
It stays 3-2. Runner at third with 2 down for the number 9 hitter, Brady Carpenter. Wow, with the speed Lewis has, I thought he was going to go for sure. But Stemmick had a good throw to go Branson, who was pretty much at the pitcher's mound. So maybe that told Lewis to pump the brakes and live to fight another day. Infield goes back to their normal depth. First pitch to Carpenter. Strike at the knees. As Thornton is now at 94 pitches for his outing. He sets. 0-1 pitch to Carpenter. Low and inside, ball one. Can he get one more out? He'd be in line for the win if he's able to get this last batter. This last out, I should say. Sets again, 1-1 pitch. Swinging a pop foul. Stemmick hustling, battling the sun. He's able to get it at the warning track, just shy of the fence for out number 3. Thornton does a job. And they help their teammate Caden Thalen out after he misplayed a fly ball to center field into the sun. We're stretching, heading to the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 G. He's retired 19 of the last 20 batters. And that one he didn't retire was a fly ball to center that got lost in the sun. Due up for the Lakers is 8-9-1, Stimick, Estrada, Morrison. Here is Stimick. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt, facing Jake Sheligowski. Out of the windup, first base side, first pitch. Strike at the knees in the outside corner. Just 7 hits combined between both teams and 5 runs. Now the 0-1 pitch to Stimick. Roxon fires and deals a ball low to even the count at 1-1. Open stance for the right fielder. The next pitch. Breaking ball, line down the third baseline and fair. It's going to roll all the way to the corner. It's going to be extra bases, and Stimick with a wide turn is going to hold at second with a leadoff double.
Now batting for the Lakers.
Threaded the needle down the third base line, and the Lakers are in business once again.
Estrada.
They'll bring up Caleb Estrada. He's driven in 2 of the 3 runs today. For Stimick, that's his second double of the season. Now let's see if they have Estrada, the number 9 hitter, bunt him over. He's got an RBI ground out and an RBI single. He does square to bunt. Pulls back. Ball high. Just above the belt, apparently. And Sheligowski was looking around wondering, well, that looked pretty good to me. But it is ball 1. Comes the next pitch. Squares to bunt. Pulls it back. Ball high again. Leadoff hitter, Evan Morrison, is on deck. You do have double barrel action in the GVSU bullpen. Actually, it might just be one. I think that's Aiden Van Enkevoort. Estrada squares to bunt, and he jabs it foul right side for strike 1. It is Aiden Van Enkevoort warming up. But we'll see if they give Thorington another inning. He's at 96 pitches. 2-1 the count on Estrada. Long look at second. He squares to bunt again. Pulls it back. Ball upstairs. It's 3-1. Looking to tack on an insurance run or two. Up by 1. Sheligowski sets. 3-1 pitch. He squares to bunt. Pulls it back. It's strike 2. Count fills up 3-2. Now what do you do? This is where the cat and mouse game comes in. Does Estrada try to bunt it, or does he swing away? 3-2 pitch. He doesn't square, and he foul tipped it off his foot. That one stings. Stays alive, though. As he shakes it off, he walks back into the batter's box, ready to go. Another full count pitch coming up from Sheligowski. Couple of looks back to second. Here it comes. Swing and a dribbler to first. That's going to get the job done, though. Backhanded by Jarvis. Walks it to the bag for out number 1, but advancing to third is Stimick.
Top of the order, Grand Valley shortstop, number 1, Evan Morrison.
They'll bring up Evan Morrison, the leadoff hitter. He was the walk-off hero on Friday in that thrilling victory, 8-7. Infield again for the Cardinals, in all the way around. Morrison's 0 for 3 today. They also got a little bit of a shift on, too, playing him to go the opposite way. First pitch is outside. That second baseman is pretty much behind the pitcher in Snobs. And the outfield has shaded him to go the opposite way as well. Sheligowski's ready. Takes a deep breath. 1-0 pitch. Strike at the belt on the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Nothing you can do really with that pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Reaches for it, punches it to third, and caught. And sliding in safely, though, is Stimick. He was hung out to dry, and the throw from Cicerone to Cornwell
Now batting for the Lakers,
was one hop to the catcher.
Dykstra.
And as a result, Cornwell had to reach towards the middle of the infield and reach back for the tag. And Stimick, with a great head-first slide, is in safely to make it 4-2. That was pretty much a contact play. And Saginaw Valley State, well, they would like to have that one back. Especially Cicerone, the third baseman. That was not a good throw. So runner at first, 1 out, runner goes. Now the throw down to second. Short hops Lewis, and in safely with a stolen base is Morrison. So GVSU putting the pressure on the Cardinal defense. Ryan Dykstra at the plate, the number 2 hitter. It's going to go down as an RBI for Morrison, by the way. Next pitch is upstairs. I think that's a fielder's choice as well. Fielder's choice. RBI for Morrison makes it 4-2. He's at second after a stolen base. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Now here comes the throw to second, and boy, Snobs may have lost that one in the sun as he kind of dodged the throw from hitting him in the face. 1-1 is the count on Dykstra. Let's see if he can do a job here. The next pitch. Fastball, outer edge, strike 2. So now the count is 1-2 on Dykstra. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. The next pitch, reaching forward, he just nubs it foul straight back to stay alive. For Morrison, by the way, driving in that run on the contact play. He's up to 20 runs batted in. 4-2 Lakers. There's the daylight play, and Morrison read that all the way. They're keeping him honest there with a couple of throws to second base. But the last 3 innings, GVSU has gotten a single run to tie it, take a lead, and add an insurance run. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Challenged him with a fastball, and Dykstra came up empty. That's out number 2.
For Grand Valley, first baseman, number 3, Jonas Gobranson.
They'll bring up Gobranson, the number 3 hitter. 1 for 3 with a single today. But the Cardinals all of a sudden are down to their last 6 outs. There's nobody warming up in the GVSU bullpen anymore. First pitch to Gobranson. Sweeper, outside corner, strike 1. Sheligowski is ahead in the count, 0-1. Quickly working now, he sets. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball lifted deep center field. Meade tracking it, stops, battling the sun, makes the grab for out number 3. A lot of action for just one run, but GVSU is able to get another run across. And as we're heading to the final two, for the 8th here in Allendale, Brian Fongers here. 4-2 Grand Valley State on top of Saginaw Valley State, wrapping up the weekend series. Battle of the Valleys. New pitcher on for GVSU. It is Aiden Van Enkevoort.
Number 2, Zach Warren.
Zach Warren will replace Van Enkevoort at second base. The DH is gone for the Lakers. And Van Enkevoort is making his 4th appearance. He's got a record of 1-1, 3.18 ERA. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, a couple of walks, 9 strikeouts on 6 hits. Batting average allowed is just .222. He's going to face the top of the order for the Cardinals. But what a job by Al Thorington after a bumpy first inning through 40 pitches. He ends his outing retiring 19 of his last 20 batters faced, and the only batter that reached base was on a, I guess you could say, misplaced fly ball to center field into the sun. Struck out 4, walked 2, gave up 2 earned runs, just 3 hits on 96 pitches for Thorington. Van Enkevoort's first pitch is a fastball low to Ethan Scheib, the leadoff hitter, who's 0 for 3. Struck out looking his last time up. Now the 1-0 pitch to Scheib. Swinging a foul ball off his foot, and that one hurts. Again, with the weather not being 50 degrees, any foul ball hit off your knee, your thigh, your foot, your ankle, that one's going to hurt for a minute. That dog is barking. Count evens at 1-1. Scheib trying to walk it off, and yeah, he's hurting a little bit. He's going to battle through it. But again, Zach Warren is at second base. DH is gone for GVSU. Warren's a sophomore out of Stevensville, Michigan, replacing Van Enkevoort, who started at second base. Now he's pitching. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, and a nice one at the belt for strike 2. Buckled the knees of Scheib, but he's still hurting with that front foot. 1-2 is the count on the Cardinal leadoff hitter. Crowd in that box. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a chopper up the middle. Warren retrieves it, sets, throws on the run. He gets Scheib by a step for out number 1. Fine play by Zach Warren.
Now batting for Saginaw Valley.
They'll bring up the number 2 hitter, Ryan Jarvis.
0
for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Thorington's in line for the victory for GVSU. Brady Baller, the starting pitcher for the Cardinals, is on the hook for the loss right now. He went 5 1/3. First pitch now to Jarvis. Backing out of the way briefly, low and inside, ball 1. Van Enkevoort primarily out of the stretch, working first base side of the rubber. Sets at the belt. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball lifted to left. Dykstra is right there, played him perfectly. Runs back, makes the grab for out number 2.
Batting for Saginaw Valley.
They'll leave it up to Austin Cicerone. Cicerone would like to have his play at third in the last half inning back on a contact play with the infield in. He short-hopped his catcher on a throw to the plate that allowed Stemick to score from third to make it 4-2. At the dish today, he's 0 for 3. First pitch to him. Swing and a high chop slowly to third. Estrada's got it, sets guns across the diamond for out number 3, and that's a fine 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Van Enckevort and GVSU. Heading to the bottom of the 8th as the Cardinals go down in order in the top of the 8th. 4-2 Lakers on the Grand Valley.
It's the new second baseman.
Bottom of the 8th here in Allendale. Brian Fongers here. It's 4-2 Grand Valley State. Still on the bump for Saginaw Valley State is Jake Shelagowski. Facing 4-5-6 and replacing Brennan Gusciardo at the DH spot. And playing second base is Zach Warren for his first at-bat of the weekend. He is now the new cleanup hitter. First pitch to him. Line shot foul, right side to the netting for strike 1. Warren on the season, .238 hitter, 63 at-bats, 15 hits. He's got a home run, 4 RBIs. The next pitch is yanked low and outside for ball 1. One and one the count on Warren. The next pitch to him, fastball strike, outer edge. Shelagowski's ahead in the count, 1-2. Working quickly, first base side, 1-2 pitch, swing and a line drive, right field. He pokes it into right field for a leadoff single. Good start to the bottom of the 8th for the Lakers.
The pitcher, number 7.
He's 0 for 3. Struck out swinging his last time up, but reached safely on a wild pitch. Also stole a bag. Runner at first, nobody out. First pitch, Van Enckevort. Warren goes, swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Again, short hops. The middle infielder this time snobs, and sliding in safely is Warren with a stolen base. That's his 3rd stolen base in 4 attempts. And now the manager for Saginaw Valley State, Adam Petrovics, is having a conversation wondering where's the interference. It's a very animated conversation. I don't think he's going to get the right end of the conversation. But Van Enckevort really reached out for that one just to kind of delay the throw to second. That's what hitters do most of the time on a stolen base attempt. As of right now, Warren is safe at second with a stolen base. This is a lengthy conversation. And everybody's going to walk away. Cooler heads will prevail. And nothing's changed. So 0-1 the count on Van Enckevort. Warren at second, nobody out. Shelagowski sets. The 0-1 pitch. He squares the bunt, pulls it back. It's ball low. Count evens at 1-1. Snob's the second baseman holding Warren close at the bag. Now the 1-1 pitch. Squares to bunt. And my goodness, what a job by Van Enckevort to get that one down. Sacrifices Warren over to third at a ball that almost hit him in the head.
The catcher, number 5.
That was a defensive bunt, but he got the sacrifice down in front of the pitcher's mound. Runner at third, 1 out. That'll leave it up to Nick Kirstich. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than not. So infield is in once again for the Cardinals. Kirstich just looking to lift one to the outfield. First pitch, outside with a sweeping breaking ball. Sacrifice goes 1-3. And the 1-0 pitch. Inside. Ball 2. Kirstich 0 for 3. Reached on an error. Scored a run. Caden Thalen's on deck for GVSU. He's 1 for 3 with a double. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball. Chop foul. Behind the catcher, it's 2-1. It's just been a game, both sides, where you've had to earn your keep in terms of the offense. Shelagowski sets. 2-1 pitch. Strike. Fastball outside corner, evens it at 2-2. Well, now Kirstich got a battle here. Shelagowski sets first base side of the rubber. The 2-2 pitch. Reaching for it, he's able to flail it and dump it into right field for an RBI single. It's 5-2 Lakers. Scoring is Warren. What a job there by Kirstich to drive in the run. Another insurance run tacked on for the Lakers. Just hit the ball where it was pitched. It was a great pitch, but a better job hitting-wise by Kirstich to lift it into shallow right field for an RBI. Here's Thalen now. Runner at first, 1 down, throw over to first. Not a big lead by Kirstich, who, again, is not a base-stealing threat. Now the first pitch is above the belt with a fastball for ball 1. Want to know the count on Thalen. Number 7 hitter in the lineup for GVSU. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Chased a fastball outside for strike 1. Shelagowski sets. Here comes the 1-1 pitch after a pause, and again he throws over to first. Kirstich drives home his 13th run of the season with that RBI single to right. 1-1 pitch. Reaching for it, he's able to nub it foul straight back off the end of the bat for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Lakers have single runs in 5 separate innings today. The Cardinals with both of their runs in the top of the first. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball and a doozy at the knees for strike 3. That's out number 2. Caught Thalen looking.
And that for the Lakers, right fielder, number 17, Ryan Stimmick.
They'll bring up Ryan Stimmick, the number 8 hitter. Doubled and scored his last time up. 1 for 2 with a sacrifice mixed in. First pitch to him here. Jammed him, able to fight it off foul straight back for strike 1. No action in either bullpens. You would assume that Van Enckevort for GVSU is going to come back on, try and get a save. 0-1 pitch from Shelagowski. Fastball strike at the knees. 0-2. Van Enckevort does not have a save this season for the Lakers, but he'll get that opportunity in the 9th inning. 0-2 pitch to Stimick. Yanked outside for ball 1. Cautious lead at first. Shiligowski sets. 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, sliding block made by Cornwell for ball 2. 5 runs on 7 hits for GVSU, no errors. 2 runs on just 3 hits, plus an error for the Cardinals. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt again, blocked by Cornwell. It's ball 3. That will release the runner on the pitch. Full count. Estrada, the number 9 hitter, is on deck. Shiligowski sets. Full count pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a foul tip at home plate. Stimick stays alive. A little bit of a breeze picking up again from left field to right field. Shiligowski's ready again. Another full count pitch. Runner goes once again. It's a ball low. He walked him. Puts runners at first and second with 2 down for Caleb Estrada. Estrada's got a couple runs batted in. 1 for 3 with a single. And we're going to have a conference at the mound. It's no pitching change. There's nobody warming up in the bullpen. I think this is a meeting where telling everybody, hey, we got to keep this at a 3-run deficit. Due up in the top of the 9th for the Cardinals is 4-5-6 in their order. They're going to face Aiden Van Enckevort. Kirstich is at second base. Stimick at first for GVSU. Last 4 innings, GVSU has plated a run to crawl their way out to this 3-run lead. Everybody disperses back to their customary positions as we have hit 2 hours of duration for this ball game. Exactly 2 hours. Shiligowski ready to go. First pitch to Estrada coming up. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. Estrada grounded out to first base his last time up. 4th time through the order for GVSU. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. High and tight, ball 1. Shiligowski now has hit 50 pitches for his relief outing. The 1-1 pitch, high leg kick, swinging a line drive, base hit, left field, 1 run scores, rounding second, heading to third safely is Stimick. They give him the green light, throw to the infield is not in time. It's a 2 RBI double by Caleb Estrada. He's got 4 runs batted in. It's 7-2 Lakers. Have yourself a day, Caleb Estrada. And that one has busted the game open. He'll bring up the leadoff hitter and Evan Morrison. For Estrada, that's his 7th double. And he tacks on more insurance runs. First pitch to Morrison is outside for ball 1. Morrison today 0 for 4 with a stolen base. The 1-0 pitch. Reaching for it, he lifts it shallow center field. Long run for Meade. It drops in front of 3 players for a hit, and it's going to be an RBI double. Another run scores. It's 8-2 Lakers. Nobody was at second base because you had the center fielder, shortstop, and second baseman all going for that blooper.
Dykstra.
RBI for Morrison. Scoring from second is Estrada. It's now a 4-run bottom of the 8th for GVSU. That'll bring up Ryan Dykstra. Morrison drives home his 20th run. Breaking ball, outer edge, strike one on Dykstra. Dykstra today, 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. 8th Laker to come to the dish in the bottom of the 8th. 0-1 pitch, check swing on a back foot breaking ball, low and inside for ball one. 1-1 the count on Dykstra. Long look at second by Sheligowski. Now the pitch. Reaching for it. He pops it foul straight back to the tee box. The golf course for strike two. 1-2 the count on Dykstra. Sheligowski's just looking to get out of this inning. He sets. 1-2 pitch. Busted him in. He's able to muscle it foul straight back and out of play. Stays alive. 8-2 GVSU. Now 8 runs on 9 hits for the Lakers. With some extra base power mixed in this half of the inning with a couple of doubles. Another 1-2 pitch. Did that hit him on a check swing? It did. He didn't go. It's a hit by pitch. Puts runners at first and second for Jonas Gulbranson. The 9th Laker to come to the plate in the bottom of the 8th. He's got a single as he is able to swat one foul right side and out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Sheligowski. Couple of peers back to second on the way. Breaking ball, pop foul, again out of play for strike two. Lakers have batted around the bottom half of the 8th and have extended their lead. Still going to be a save opportunity coming up for Van Enckevor in the 9th because it was just a 2-run game when he came on in the 8th. Now the 0-2 pitch on the way to Gulbranson. Fastball. Hot shot to second base, played perfectly by Snobs. They'll get the force at second to Lewis, and that'll do it for a long bottom of the 8th. But it's good news for GVSU, and it's last call time for the Cardinals. It's 8-2 Lakers heading to the 9th on the Grand Valley Sports Network.
in the ninth.
So starting things off for the Cardinals is Lucas Mead, the cleanup hitter. 4-5-6 due up. Mead 0 for 2 with a walk. He's been held in check for a good chunk of the weekend. Came in with the best batting average in all of D2 baseball, but his average has dipped now below 500. First pitch to him from Van Enkevort. Low for ball 1. Save opportunity for Van Enkevort. Al Thorington, who was phenomenal, especially after the first inning. Now we get a line drive to left center field, and Thalen's able to rob Mead of extra bases. Picked it off the dirt for out number 1, or off the artificial grass, I should say. Fine play by Caden Thalen on that sinking liner to left center field. Boy, GVSU has been flashing the leather defensively all afternoon long. Here is Buck Snobs. First pitch to him, squares to bunt, pulls it back. It's a fastball low for ball 1. Two outs away from GVSU winning the series. Now the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Again, Van Enkevort hasn't pitched a lot this year in terms of workload. Not even 6 innings pitched coming into today. He's got some room now with this deficit. He yanks a fastball low to make it 3-0 on Snobs. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Van Enkevort ready out of the stretch, 3-0 pitch. Just pumps a fastball in for strike 1. That's what you got to do, just throw strikes at this point. Quickly working, first base side of the mound. 3-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball to right. Slicing. Stimmick's got a beat on it. And just shy of the warning track, makes the running grab for out number 2. A couple of fly outs to start off the ninth. And the Cardinals are down to their last out. Jordan Lewis now. He's had the best offensive output. He's 2 for 3. Double, single, fly out to right. And that fly out to right, he really put a charge into that one. Stimmick made a nice running grab for that out. First pitch to Lewis. Breaking ball. Good one. Strike at the belt. But the Cardinals limited to just 3 hits. 2 from this guy who's at the plate right now. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball at the bottom rail. It's strike 2, and now SVSU is down to their last strike. Lewis also with an RBI today. Van Enkevort's ready. 0-2 pitch. Way low and outside. Kirstich with a sliding stab to make it 1-2. Lewis really crowding the inner portion of the plate. Van Enkevort sets. 1-2 pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 at the knees. That's your ball game. The Lakers take 3 of 4 this weekend from the Cardinals and win this one today 8-2. With the victory, GVSU improves to 23-9, 7-5 in GLIAC play. With the loss, the Cardinals fall to 19-10, 500 in GLIAC play at 4-4. What a job by GVSU this weekend to take 3 of 4. What was a hard-fought series on both sides. And they'll hopefully use that as momentum going into the coming week. Again, one game on the road on Wednesday at 4 o'clock at Hillsdale. They'll be back at home next weekend to take on a struggling Roosevelt team. Single game on Friday, doubleheader on Saturday, single game next Sunday. Al Thorington gets the win for GVSU, and he advances his record to a perfect 3-0 on the season, goes 7 strong, 99 pitches, retired 19 of his last 20 batters faced, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned runs, 3 hits. Aiden Van Enkevort gets his first save of the season, goes 2 innings, 15 pitches, and a strikeout to end the ball game. The losing pitcher for Saginaw Valley State is the starter, Brady Baller. And with that loss, Baller falls to 0-1 on the season. He goes 5 1/3, 63 pitches, 2